Alright guys, another night back building in shed. I'm going to be putting together the rims for the CR bike. All balls racing, rear wheel bearing and seal kit. I'm going to put these rear wheel bearings in. So bang them in. Last bearing was a little bit hard to hit in, so I'm just going to add a little bit of heat it up, make the bearings go in a little bit easier. Rear hub is all done. Seals and bearings are in both sides. Now just repeat it with the front hub. Bearings are in, seals are in with spacers in both hubs. Now we're going to install these Moose Racing nipples and spokes. Great, got the rear rim all ready to go together. New Moose Racing coated steel spokes. Anti-seize ready to put on all the nipples so we don't end up with any seized spokes in the future. One side of the spokes done, all anti-seize and just loosely tightened up. Rear rim is all finished, all laced up. All the spokes are overlapped correctly, anti-seize on all the nipples. Now time just to repeat the process with the front rim. Time to do the front rim, but I think I have a little quicker way of doing it this time. Take these spokes. That was a lot faster. So both rims are done now, all laced up. Next step, we'll have to throw them on the tire rig, true them up, torque them down, and then they're ready for some new rubber. I got the rims all laced up. Now I have them on the truing stand. Get them all trued up, get all the spokes tightened up. Using a warp 9 torque wrench. Got a little unboxing, so we got a few more parts in. We got a new clutch lever, which I got to send off and get powder coated. Also a new gear shift from Moose Racing. I have to send this off as well and get powder coated. New clutch perch. We got the rear tube in finally, so now I'll be able to finish up the rims. Got a few oil filters for my YZAB. Bike needs an oil change after having it up for Labor Day weekend. Also got all the fluids for the CR. So I got transmission fluid, I got some 2-stroke oil for mixing, and I also got some brake fluid as well. So I got a couple things of transmission fluid, so after the first few runs we can change it out before we give away the bike. So I got the front rim all done. Spokes are all tightened up. The rear rim now is what I gotta get at. Get it all straightened out. Make sure everything's like up and down, side to side properly. So I'm gonna get that done, and then we'll move on to putting on the tires. Rear rim is all torqued up, ready to have the tube and tire installed. So that'll be the next step, to get the tires on both of these. Rear tires all mounted up, all pumped up. Never pinched a tube or anything. Looks pretty good. Brand new Maxxis Desert 2 size. We have a 80-121. All that's left to be installed now is the brake. I'm gonna have to get some new bolts. The bolt kits that I ordered for this never came with front disc bolts, so I'll contact Honda and get some new bolts, and then it's ready to be bolted to the bike. I also have new wheel spacers and I'm ready to go with this as well. Now I just have to put the rear tire together. Another Maxxis tire. Size is a 190/19. New Bike Master tube. Got the rim lock ready to go. Already had the belt put on the tire. So now that I have the front and rear tire done, I'm going to install the rear sprocket. I can't install the brake discs right now because I need to get new bolts and washers for the front and the rear, so I'll get them ordered from Honda in the next week. So I have the rear sprocket on, all new fresh hardware, front and back washers, and the nut is in place. Now I just need to get hardware for the front and the rear discs, which I'll order tonight. And then the rear tires are done.
What are those? These fucking thick.